for the day?
No, not really, man. Instead of I guess, man, one thing I feel like you should always do is present who you are, because that's what you telling the universe. The universe is always listening. If you want to be an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur when you're by yourself. Be an entrepreneur when you're around others. Be an entrepreneur in your dreams. Be an entrepreneur in your thoughts. If you want to be whatever, and that's just what I said, entrepreneur, that's what I'm living. So be who you are at all presenting times throughout the day, throughout the second, throughout the moment. Because the universe, the multiverse, your God, or however who you stand by, is listening. And they watching. But they do more by actions. Like we do here at Lineage Leaders. They do more by actions than words. What is your actions doing? What actions are you making today? Are you making that action for your family? You making that actions for yourself? Make sure when it's lights, camera, action, you give people the character that you want to be.
So yeah, this is my book. It's out. I had my book launch. It was super beautiful, successful. Yeah, the energy was super dope. Like me coming from a space of being emotionally numb, emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
And now exploring what this energy emotion is and where these things come from. Like I said in my book release, where does this anger come from? Where does it stem from?
Yeah.
What's the root of it? You know.
What's up? How you doing today? Well, anyway, I stopped you because I see that you went to the original people in the Eve gene, and I like that dress, man. I was wondering if you would like to be a model. You know, I like how you standing still. You want a model for us? Hello? Anyway, man, that same stone face, no talking pose, I need you to keep that same energy. Check out my card, man, and I would love to have you on the team. Woo.
Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. I'm number one podcast for individuals seeking to end generational dysfunction.
You know
What's good, cuz?
You know it, man.
What's going on?
Man, life, man. Everything moving at a good pace. I'm feeling good. You know, what a coincidence. I live in Indianapolis. Pacers, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling like a pacer. I need to get on the team, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good about myself, man. I'm feeling like a pacer. I don't even know what a pacer even means.
That's a good question.
But if it's a person that takes his time and uses patience to keep his life going, if that's what it is, that's what I am. So that's what I'm using it as. That's what. In my own definition.
Hey, we create our own reality. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
A pacer. You know what I mean? Somebody who takes their time and uses patience as a tool. I'm learning that, bro. I'm learning that it's a strong, a hard goal to learn. And you take your ins and outs with it, but hey, it is what it is, bro. So hey, I'm just doing that, being patient and being happy with what's being presented and forward to me. You know, opportunities and life changing, and just happy to be me, bro. Happy to be me, cuz. Happy to be me, man. How you feeling, cuz?
I'm feeling great, cuz. It's been a great day thus far. I had a great conversation today with the young people I spoke to at one of the schools. We were talking about how emotions work. Today, it was part one of like a 2-part situation, and the amount of, let me call it, mature conversation they had as 8th graders was like really, really inspiring, and it really touched me, impacted me, because it's like, yo, we are really changing the way life will be in the next 10, 20 years by just having this conversation now, instead of y'all having this conversation 20 years from now when y'all in y'all mid-30s and y'all figuring out like, oh, if I would have paid attention to when that seed was getting planted 20 years ago, I'll be in a different place. So just looking at it from that aspect and that outlook, man, that's a great feeling. It brings me extreme joy, immense joy. So I'm proud of that, cuz very, very proud of that, man.
And I'm proud of you since you proud of yourself. Like I always tell my
I'm proud
daughter,
of you too, man.
if you happy at yourself and you proud of yourself first, that's what goes first. So hey, that's the main goal. As long as you proud of yourself, cuz you winning. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
glad that you proud of yourself, cuz.
Gratitude.
For
Gratitude,
real.
man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So let me ask you this, man. In terms of being patient, right?
Yeah, cuz man,
I gotta ask this because it's only right. It's
yeah.
only right. When did you figure out you were impatient?
Cuz man, with the patience, man, I've been working on my patience, man. That's what I've been working on. And why I've been working on my patience, man, is because I'm starting to get mature. Obviously, I don't want to say older. You know, your boy can't say older. That's not in my language. You know what I mean? Because you feel me? I'm actually looking younger every day, but I'm learning patience because, man, my daughter, like I keep saying, cuz my daughter is really teaching me that. My third child, my second daughter, she's really teaching me patience. It's growing up. I got everything fast. You know what I mean? Everything came fast. I was used to fast living. You know what I mean? My upcoming bringing was fast pace, fast pace. When I was younger and I was in the streets, all of our life was fast paced, fast paced. We was growing up faster and after doing losing our childhood, quote unquote, because we was doing adult things, I guess, if you want to say, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So with that, what I learned was everything came fast when you start getting money and you start living that type of lifestyle and engaging with the activities to make money. It comes fast. So I was growing up with that, and I gained that mentality that I need everything fast, and I feel like, to be honest, it's not just a street mentality. I feel like it's a lot of people's mentality. Uh, we feel like that, hey, we've been working on this for this long. It's time that we get a reward for it. We try to dictate when we get the reward. We try to say, hey, I put in this much work in, I flowered my garden this much in, hey, flower, hey, seeds, you should have been sprouted and turned to beautiful flowers by now. You've been impatient with nature, you know? So I'm working out of that. I'm learning how to be patient. Even with the original people when I first growing up, I'm thinking, boom, boom, I can keep going. I'm about to be on top in the next 5 months. Thinking
On top with top.
on top in the next 5 months. That's when it really snapped me in my butt, but I didn't really understand it yet fully. And and I was like, wow, it really takes time to build who you are. It takes time to figure out who you are. It takes time to put the work together, to put the book together, to put the podcast together, to put the clothing line together, to put the marriage together, to put courses for my kids together, to put everything together. It takes time, you know.
Absolutely.
Uh, uh, working, working, working. It's nothing, like I always say. There's nothing wrong with working with a 9 to 5. But working to a 9 to 5, it kind of relaxes you, and you don't have to learn how to be patient. So when I did transition into that situation, I still wasn't having to learn how to be patient. It wasn't the main goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's just what it is. Cause think about it, when you work in a 9 to 5, you know that every 2 weeks or every week or whatever your page period is coming. You're not patient as being an entrepreneur. Sometimes everybody know. Well, if you don't know, entrepreneurs know, but people who don't know, sometimes you can go a whole month without pay. So learning that just because you can go with a whole month without pay don't mean the next month or the next 6 months you can't figure out the ticket, the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So man,
and it's something that I learned.
I'm just learning patience, cause like I said, I learned it too. My daughter and them, but go ahead, cause
I got a follow-up question.
Yeah.
That thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
That, by the way, too. Like I learned this in the real estate, in the commercial real estate space, when I was attempting to break through that. Right. Yeah. It's better to raise capital when you don't need it before you actually need it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you get in a space where you get impatient, and then that brings out the worst in you. Yes. It's not even your attention.
Yes.
It's like you really just want to get this deal done, but you literally have to value the money over the relationship with the person you're asking the money from. And I learned that lesson in terms of patience. So being able to forecast, be like, yo, let me start building a relationship. So when that time comes, because the real money is a relationship, right? Relationships. Like building those relationships before it's really time to, like, hey, let's get into it. I learned patience in that regard from a business sense. Now let me ask you this, the follow-up question to what you shared. Do you think the environment that you grew up in, was there ever a conversation of be patient? Or was it the environment was so fast paced that patience wasn't even a part of anybody's vocabulary?
Mixture of both. And you know, okay. I'm not even gonna just blame it on childhood, because we gotta talk about adulthood and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
So even being like when I was working a 9 to 5, like I said, you don't talk about patience. No one really talks about a penny eventually is $1. $1 is eventually $100. $100 is eventually 100,000. 100,000 is eventually 3 and 4 and so on till you get to however many you want to. You know, nobody never talks about that. Everybody talks about making $1 million. Everybody talks about, ooh, I want to be a billionaire. Mm-hmm. No one talks about, okay, you want to be a billionaire, right? So how do you make $1,000? Okay, now you learn how to make $1,000 a week. How do you make $5,000 a week? Okay, now you learn how to make $5,000 a week. How you make 10, so on, till you become a billionaire, to become a millionaire. That's just with everybody on day to day. In my opinion, I feel like that's with everybody. That if you look around the world, that's just not on a certain area, geographic locations, or a way a person grow up. It's like I feel like that's everybody. What everybody want to do? Hit the lottery. Hit the jackpot. I'm tired of my mama talking about, you know, when I hit the jackpot, I don't care. I'm on that. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I'm tired of hearing my mama. Mama, I'm tired of hearing you talking about you trying to hit the jackpot. That same money you put in the jackpot, come and spit it on the podcast. And you know what I mean? For real, man. Help us grow. Hey, I'm just saying, man. We gotta be reality, bro, man. It's a way to do things. It's not, and every person who you see making millions, or any person you see that you aspire to be that has whatever amount of money, X amount of money, it took them X amount of times to make that X amount of money. It didn't take them one damn time, one giant leap for mankind. This wasn't no moon landing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
This is a step. And even with the moon landing, it took steps, bro. So,
I'm glad you said that.
We gotta. I feel like that's what I'm teaching my kids. That's what I'm teaching myself with my kids, man. It's patience. You don't understand something today, don't get frustrated. It's tomorrow. As long as you can breathe, bro, you can get it. You can get it fixed. There's no problem that you should be sweating about, because you can get it fixed.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. And when we talk about lead your lineage and how we desire and are inspiring other people, like when we walked into the studio today, you didn't expect this. When I was coming in prior to you pulling up, there was people out there. They were just like, "Yo, we just watched the podcast. We enjoyed it." Episode from a year ago.
I know.
We did it a year ago, cuz I don't know how many views it has, but it was a year. Just and then these not random people. Random to you. Yeah. You never met them, but we never interacted with them before. But for me, it was just like, man, like, because they asked me what I did. I was like, I got this podcast. What we do, boom, boom, boom. There's a card. I can scan the QR code. I can check it out. Let me know what y'all think. And today they let me know what they thought.
Wow.
And then Mrs. Net was like, yo, I'm telling my people to watch this, because of how we're impacting people. And that's the things that are off camera that people don't see are the things that really give us that motivation and inspiration to keep going.
For real.
Because it's those little things, those little moments that are really impact somebody's life.
Great. And you know
She's like, I'm about to start doing research on eggs now.
You know,
like, okay, yeah.
I feel like we don't talk about it enough, cuz. Speaking of that, man.
No, for sure, we don't.
Think about it, man. We haven't even touched on the time how we got our family together.
Absolutely.
When we celebrated the second anniversary, this whole time, y'all, we were trying to be like, how can we get our family together? How can we get our family together? You know what it took? Space, time, and food.
For sure. I'm saying it because you made it so simple.
Man, cause
it was though.
Man, we was. Oh man, we gotta do this. We gotta do that. We gotta have this. We gotta have that. We gotta get everybody. Space, time, food.
Yeah,
bro. If you got those three things, you can get black people together. Especially, hey. You can get the family together. And that's one thing we learned, and that's from having this podcast and really being on what we talked about. You know, a lot of my people been hitting me up and been telling me, people that I used to know from the past, and like, man, I've been watching your podcast, bro, and I've been seeing how you growing and how because they know me from the past, and they've been saying, like how I'm really on this manhood and standing up for what I'm talking about. And they know me off camera. They been seeing me do this before Lineage Leaders. They know I've been teaching my kids before Lineage Leaders. I was doing all this. I was BMG before Lineage Leaders. So this like I always said, man, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, this is a lifestyle, no gimmick. Yeah. This is what we was doing. Matter of fact, this is what we doing. I don't even know how to even break it down. This is an action. There we go. This is an action. Everybody always saying this is a lifestyle. Lineage Leaders is an action brand. And that means we do what we talk about. We put in action and works. I mean, in our words. Our words should be action. When our words Lineage Leaders should start moving so people can know we in movement. We in action, baby. Action. You know what I mean? Lights, camera, action, baby. This is an action movie, baby.
You gave me a shirt idea.
We an action movie, man.
I like that.
A positive action movie. You know what I mean? We are, cuz. We an action movie, cuz. If you put a camera on me, I work from 6 a.m. all the way to almost 10 a.m. every day. No matter what I'm doing. 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Like,
I gotta let them know.
Don't get no sleep.
10 p.m. 10 p.m. I gotta let them know. For real. Monday. Sunday through Sunday.
He not lying.
You know, I always tell my wife. You know why, man? Because one day it's going to pay off. Absolutely. One day I'm ready to tell people, man, I'm going to sleep, bro. It took me a minute to get right here, bro. Now I'm right here. Today I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to work hard, but today I'm going to sleep. And don't drain yourself out, though. That's one thing I keep telling you. Don't drain yourself out. But yeah, cuz, for real.
Most definitely. Yeah, I believe, man, that the end, to touch on this too, I did, that grant I was telling you about, I started that process today with the grant for some stuff that we need to do to grow. Yeah. I started that process today.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you posted on that. I got a meeting tomorrow at 10.
Okay. Yeah.
With somebody to help me facilitate that process as well.
Okay, yeah, good.
So it's like really
it's an action movie.
Yeah, man.
An action movie. An action movie, man.
We talk about.
We gotta have some action names, cause we gotta come out. We gotta use some new ones. Not Shine the Light, not no Rony Rome. We gotta come out with some. Cause man, we gotta come out. Cause we gonna be some action figures. We gonna come out with some action figures with some action names. We gotta have a superhero name, bro. Clint Clark didn't go out as Clint Clark. He went out as Superman. So we gotta come out as something else, man. That'd be dope, cuz.
Okay. I'm with it. We'll talk about it.
Lead your lineage action figures.
We're not gonna do what he just said.
Hey, do it the 90s way.
We're gonna do something dope, though.
Hey, bring the 90s commercials back. You remember how they used to do that?
Yeah.
Bring the action figures. The WrestleMania figures. They used to play with them all in your face and stuff.
They did.
Yeah, you remember that?
I do. I used to watch them.
Man, for real. And you know what, man? We got to get kids. And that way they get kids to start being in their imagination more. Instead of always being on them computers. Boy, my kids, boy. Sometimes I wish they just stay on their iPod, phone. My kids, not for too long. Boy, it's probably because they're young.
Absolutely. Yeah, but when we talked about patience, right?
Yeah.
To go back to that point, we desire and we are going to build a properly held family-owned business. It starts with lead your lineage, right?
Yeah.
Now, what that looks like long term, we have an idea, but we know as we're open to being flexible as that goes, right? As long as it stays privately held and family-owned. Like I'll tell people all the time, as long as we say privately held and family owned, I'm with it. But we let's collaborate, let's do that. But in terms of equity, it's on bloodline only, right? And I really feel like when we made that decision and we started to stand on that and uphold that, that's when opportunities for growth started to happen for us. All these different platforms we've been able to, been exposed to, all these different people that are showing love. It's about watching the episode or just giving us some feedback when we ask for it. Just things just the little things that add up to big wins over time. You know what I'm saying?
You know what you remind me of? Another thing. You know another thing I learned when we had that family meeting?
What's up?
People gotta shut their mouth. You remember, man, we learned that, man? Well, I learned that. Not we. I don't know if you did, but me. You know what I mean? This is a me moment. I can't
talk to me. What you? Give me an example.
I learned that, man. In order to stop what we need to be stopped, the people who's not living or the people who's not in that situation need to shut the hell up. For instance, how we can stop single mothers from being single mothers? How we can stop? I don't know. We gotta ask single mothers that. We need to bring them on the platform and let them be the spokesman. All these other people, a woman who wants to stop it, not a person who doesn't, not a person who got misses and they bitter. I'm not talking about those type of people. They be like, we need somebody to stop the streets, but we need to bring somebody who comes from the streets so they can help and know and understand. We need these people from those situations. We always quick to judge people. You know what I mean? Oh, he got all them baby daddies. Well, shit. To be honest, we need to bring him on this platform. The one who's trying to help the world, tell him how to not do that. Tell the young man how not to do that. We quick to bash people and shit, cuz I realize that's because we don't understand from the viewpoint of them. I realized that when I was trying to explain to my mama and them, I'm like, you know what? This might sound crazy, but I'm on my podcast, so I'm going to say this. You know what I really wanted to say? Mama and grandma and auntie, that's because y'all ain't never walked around with no dick. That's what I wanted to tell them.
Man, I'm glad you didn't say that. They would have jumped on him.
Hey, it's the truth, cuz. No, it's the truth, bro. People need to hear that. Man, listen, I was like, damn, my mama, my grandma, and them, they would never understand because they never had my skin. Well, they got my skin, but they never had to be a black male without no guidance, without, you know what I mean? Just all these different checkpoints. I'm like, damn, that's why they think that somebody who can make somebody who 18 or 22, they can make decisions and they should know right from wrong and all this. Yes, they should, but it's a certain point of people put in certain situations and people growing up and the brain development and all different type of stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I realize people are quick to judge what they have no. People have fear of the unknown, and they quick to judge of the unknown. You don't know these motherfuckers. You ain't never been. I ain't never been no single mother. I can't be going on here and be like, hey, I need this. Is what I need single mothers to do. But you know what I can tell? The viewpoint of a son that grew up from a single parent household. You know what I mean? I can tell you that. You know what I mean? For real. That's shit. Cool. That's why I don't be judging my daddy that hard. The nigga dick was hard. He was going around having sex with every woman. He didn't have time. He was horny, I guess, you know. That's on him. I'm not judging him. I don't know his path. He may he ain't stand on his duties, but I don't know why he didn't. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta start. We gotta be more of a open-minded people. We gotta start thinking like, damn, people grew up different. People who knows people's life, bruh. You just gotta shut the hell up. That's one thing I wanted to say a long time ago. I just forgot because that's one thing I learned from that situation. I said, damn, people need to shut. If you ain't been in that person's shoes, shut the hell up. And even if you have, still shut the hell up. Help that person instead of judging. Because if you've been in their shoes, you know what it is. But most likely, people who've been in the shoes will help. You know, some people. I won't. Shit.
That definitely depends on the person.
Yeah, because I don't know why I wanted to say that, but that's one thing I learned from there, man. It was like, damn.
That's your perspective. That's your truth.
You cannot, people would not understand until they go through it. That's why it's called knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge can be read by books, can be understood, can be talked to amongst each other. Wisdom, you must live it in order to have it.
I feel that. And that's why like when I go to the school and I speak to students, right?
Yeah.
I tell them like I'm from the hood, like from the streets.
Yeah.
I tell them, they be like, what? What you mean? And I break it down to them like I lived in an environment where all these things were going on, but I didn't participate.
Yeah.
I didn't participate because I saw my brother participated and he wasn't in my life. And I didn't want to do that to my parents. Yeah. That's why I decided to do something else.
Yeah, and you coming to help though, cause
right? Exactly.
You're not judging. I'm talking about people who judge. You coming to help. See, that's the difference. When you come with open arms, people don't care, bro. People are like, oh, okay, that's somebody who can help. They just happy that somebody care. Mm-hmm. It's just all this judging, man. That's throwing the vibration out. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's real. And then once I like open up and say that, they. Oh yeah, you like when you young people, you know, when you young and like in the teenage years, you really like okay, I do a little push-ups now. Chest getting bigger. I'm doing my thing. I think I can stand on my own too. You really can't, but I think I stand on my own too now. You know what I'm saying? So they really gotta earn their respect to a certain degree, right? Yeah. So when I just come in and hit them straight with that, like, I'm from the hood, I'm from the streets, though. Yeah. So y'all can do something if y'all want to. It ain't sweet over here.
Yeah. Because play football through the disc.
Yeah, that was definitely this. That shot put. I got it. I'm with you though. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. You feel me?
Cause this whole time I thought you shot the shot put.
Nah, man. Nah. Definitely through discus.
I thought that was called discus. I'm like, damn, man. I thought that was called something else. Nah, so discus is something totally different.
Yeah, I'll show you a video.
All right.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I should have said something. That's on me. That's on me, cuz.
Man, you just now said something. Yeah, I've been out here discusing the whole time.
I had you out here crazy. That's on me, cuz. My bad, man. My apologies. I love you, man.
Man, I love you too, cuz.
Right on. No love lost. All right. But yeah, man, just keeping it real with them, man, and really coming in as who you are and not who you wish you could have been to better impact the situation they got going on.
Agreed.
What you said about the judgment thing. Now, I personally believe, this is my opinion, I believe we're all judgmental to a certain degree.
Yeah.
There's levels to it. I would go on a limb and say this: we all our partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
We judge them to a certain degree. Like, okay, is this person mentally sane enough to build a life with? Like, okay, is my dad somebody I really want to look up to and model my life after? Is my mom really loving? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe personally, my opinion, we all do it to a certain level. And it's also baked into the society we're born into as well. Somebody that calls a lot of shots in the American society is a judge. Like when they have to, somebody in the courtroom or somebody in civil, small claims court, civil or criminal court, they going in front of a judge.
Well, even in all common religions, it's a judge. Mm-hmm. So it's
I think it's just a part of society,
yeah.
But it's like the levels of it. I feel what you're saying. It's like the empathy piece is missing, and I'm saying that because I used to not be the most empathetic person. I'm still not, but I haven't. I know how to speak with people with empathy. Now I know how to put myself in other people's shoes. Now I had to learn that being around people that were different from me. Was growing up, I was around people that were just like me, playing sports.
I don't know if I shared this, but growing up, I was cool with the crackhead.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you shared it on the podcast. Yeah, so
I was cool.
Yeah, so it just being able to be around people that are different than you learn from other people's experiences, and then from there, I developed empathy from that approach because I was like, okay, hey, all right, that's your life. Okay, this is my life, and our lives intersect here. Like we both have some pain we went through, and guess what? We both survived it, and now we're getting out of survival mode. Mm-hmm. Now we're relatable. Now we can chop it up. We can break bread.
I think that's why me and my little bro clicked up so much, little Jared. That's why me and little bro clicked up so much, man. Cause man, we got similar stories, man. You know, we've been cool, man. So that just being who you are, cause that's how, you know, that's exactly when you make. I come to people exactly who I am, no matter who I meet. Man, I met the mayor, y'all. You know, the first thing I said to him, cuz everybody in BMG was like, whoa, this dude. First thing I said to him was, man, y'all be lying, bro. Y'all don't be trying to help our black people, bro. I know what's really going on. Y'all know what's really going on. If y'all really want to help us, y'all would stop what y'all been did years ago. He looked at me and said, huh? I said, man, you ain't here to really help my people, man. You false flagging. I stayed my distance, though. I wasn't trying to get popped. You know, I'm a black. Hey, I'm talking crazy and stepping back at the same time like this. You know what I mean? Hey, don't shoot me. I'm just trying to speak my piece. It's a free speech, right? Yeah. I'm just trying to speak my piece. Shit, but yeah, man, we I don't know what made me talk about that, cuz shit.
I don't know either, but we here now, and I ain't mad that we here either.
No, it was something. It was something you said that made me be like, man, you know what? But no, man, I don't know. I guess that being said, man, is always be you, man. Mm-hmm. Just be you. That's what we was talking about, being you, because we was talking about the youth and how we present ourselves to them. And just like I present myself to him, y'all, you know. Now that's a difference. Now I do present my kids and my wife different. Now you know what I mean. If you think about it, we present everybody different. But however, I'm still raw, uncut, but we present everybody different. Now that I think about it, I ain't gonna come to you like I come to my son, bro. I ain't gonna come up to you like, what's up, my bro? What up, son? Give you hugs and stuff like that, bro. You my cousin. So what up, cuz? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a different type of love. It's still love, This is a different type of love. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna come to my mama like she my little mama. You know what I mean? My little mama, my wife. I ain't gonna come to my mama like she my little mama. You know, I'm gonna come to her different. Hey, what's up, mama? Hey, mama, I love you, mama. You know, my mama barely give me hugs and shit. You know, that's that guidance trait, I think. The women don't give a hug.
So it ain't just
really
my mama.
Yeah, man, my mama barely give me a kiss. Boy, give me a little side hug. Yeah, man. But guess what? I still be hugging her.
I be forcing my mama to hug.
Yeah, bro, you gonna hug me. How the hell you gonna birth me but not hug me? What kind of shit is this?
Getting this hug. She getting
I can't think about it. We was literally inside them, bro. Hey, we was inside your body. You about to take this damn hug.
I'll be like this. And she be like, here we go. I'll be like, yeah, come on.
See, your mama worse than mine, though. You know, because your mama older and all that.
She be pointing her way. When she be doing that.
Hey, man.
She ain't used to, though.
We had a ball we had speaking at that event again, man. We had a ball messing with Auntie, man. I had a ball messing with Auntie. I felt like that was Tip. After she left, I felt like, I was like, man, that was Tip. That wasn't me, man. That was Tip messing with his sister. He probably was always doing that, man. I'm like, man, that was Tip. Cause man, I was like, man, Mom, I'm having so much fun messing with my Auntie.
Yeah, man, she enjoyed herself.
She did. She said she had a good time, y'all. Now I didn't get on her nerves. Now she had a good time, y'all. Cause if she didn't, she would have told Sean, let's go. Hey, cause that's where Sean get that from, man.
I mean, yeah, I get a little bit.
That's where you get that from.
Yeah. I can't get that from. I can't deny it. As much as I would like to.
You your mama child, boy. You your daddy's son, boy. Hey, let something be going wrong, cuz. Like, hey, yeah, cuz, it's time to go and get out of here. Come on. Hey, let's go, man. This ain't for us. Hey, this ain't the environment for us.
Life or death,
in
between, man, for sure. Absolutely, man. That's beautiful, man. So let me ask you this, cuz.
What's up, fam?
What generational dysfunction are you working on this week?
Oh man, cuz that's normally my question, man.
I know, yeah, I gotta switch it up.
That's normally my question, cuz. That's normally what I ask you.
I gotta switch it up sometimes.
Switch it up, man. What's dysfunction I'm working on, man?
Yeah. What you working with?
Man, I just said patience. Last week I told y'all how I was working on finding time. I found out something, cuz, about myself. And
that's good.
And my mama helped me figure it out too.
That's even better.
I got anxiety, cuz. And I've been working on it. My wife helped me. My wife been telling me, but I'm just now embracing it and understanding. Like, that's why my body does certain things. That's why sometimes I feel like, because you know me, cuz, I'm not one of those people who like to, some people in my opinion, especially the black community, I got anxiety real bad. You know what I mean? Don't sound like that though. I got ADHD to this. So I never liked that ever since I was little, because you know what I went through, and I'm going to share it with y'all. I really had that shit. I really got ADHD. You know, I never shared that with too many people, but I shared that on here. And so to me, it was like, man, why everybody want to walk around with this shit? Like, why everybody want to have anxiety? So shit, why everybody want to have, shit, I ain't got it. No, not me. Fuck it. Hey, not me. I was the type of guy, not me. So me really learning who I am and embracing stuff, cuz it hurts my feelings, bro. Cuz, man, I don't want to have it, but I got it, cuz, and I can tell, man, because it's just like when I've been looking up things, the way my body goes, the little throat, I be having like this feeling like something be stuck in my throat all the time, the way I move about things, the way I get my tasks done throughout the days, the way I just my whole life. I'm realizing, like, because I got this twitching problem. My whole body, it twitches everywhere, everywhere, just twitching. That's called BFS, Begin Fascination Syndrome. And that's mostly ran through people who got anxiety. So I have all these anxiety symptoms. I was like, damn, I guess I do got it. I got if you got A through Z, bro, or at least A through damn near F, bro, you got it, bro. So, you know, like, I'm like, man, damn, it's hitting the checkbox. So I'm working on that. How I'm working on that? I'm drinking more teas, dandelion teas. Uh, I'm learning supplement. I'm learning different foods that help with the gut system, that help with the nervous. Yeah, I said the gut system to help my nervous system. How else am I working on that? I'm breathing throughout the day. I'm making sure I'm learning my breathing patterns. I'm making sure I'm telling myself, bro, you ain't got to trip about that, man. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep.
That's good.
So I'm working on that, cuz, and I tell you what, man, it seems like when you feel like when you learn you got anxiety, you get anxiety of having anxiety, bro. It's like, see, right now, see, I gotta calm my emotions down. I was about to go crazy, you know what I mean? But I'm learning that feeling, you know? So when you're really working on yourself, cuz sometimes you gotta look at your parents, shit, nasty on what they be going through, and really start then when they got it, go through it with yourself. Cause my whole life I realized my mama had bad nerves. I just didn't want to have bad nerves. Like I told you earlier, if I see a motherfucker have it, I don't want to have it. I don't know. I just always been that type of person. Shit, hey, you got it? I ain't got it. So, man, cuz. And I got a lot of her ways, too. When I get anxiety, I realized, you remember I told y'all that a couple episodes ago, I was working on that. I realized at this moment, I realized a lot of those ways that I've been working on had something to do with anxiety. I said, man, like you said earlier, when you said when people act panicky and fidgety and fuck up when you have anxiety and you thinking you can't think straight, you making the wrong decisions. You know, so
yeah. Shout out to you for being mindful of what you got going on too. Like you exploring that,
yeah,
and what causes that, and you really get into the root of that.
Yeah,
like that's literally ending a generational dysfunction from the root to the fruit. You know what I mean? So
root to the fruit.
So I appreciate you for sharing that. I give you your flowers. And I commend you for actually going through that, going through the fire, and not putting some water on it and let the smoke build up.
Let the smoke build up. Let the motherfucker burn. If the roof on fire, man,
let it
burn. If they ain't talking about money at home, I ain't concerned.
So thank you for letting that fire go through you and letting it run its course. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, cuz.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, cuz, for giving my flowers.
Most definitely.
Taking my flowers.
Absolutely. Well, this is something that I'm working on.
What you working on? Because
with me, I'm working on it's a couple of things. When I say a couple of things, I'm not doing a couple of things at one time. It's just a couple of things that are like prioritized. So one is my health, taking that to another level, really being able to identify what my body needs. So getting into the art and the science of it. Because I was talking to Kobe about what this brand looks like of when I go speak to different schools. What separates me from everybody else, right? Why would they pick me over X, Y, and Z, right? And sharing my personal story, incorporating how I and why I made the nutritional changes I did make, incorporating that into the story I share with people, and then also saying I did step 1 and I wanted to go to step 5, but I skipped step 2, 3, and 4. Now I gotta go back to step 1 and get rid of all the stuff that I messed up along the way, right? So I'm working on health. I'm also working on priority management as well. Like how I show up for the things I need to show up for is super duper intense, right? But I saw myself drift away recently from what was on my calendar. So like and this is that balance that that rhythm that I like to call it. some
Do
people
your
call it
dance, bro. Do your dance. Do your dance.
Which one?
The rhythm dance. The rhythm dance
Oh
you
man,
always be doing.
you talking about hey, I don't know what you're
rhythm
talking about,
dance.
but y'all gotta pay me for that. I ain't about to do all that. Anywho, so, but yeah, man, just having that rhythm though, man, it's really finding time to get into what I prioritize, like putting the stuff that really moves the needle forward, putting those things first. That's really been helpful for me because in the past I was just like, I got a list of things I need to do. I was about to go down the checklist and check them.
Proud of you, cuz.
And now it's like, nah, I need to do this first. I'm gonna do this first instead of I need to, like, say for instance I need to answer text messages, right? Yeah, that's cool.
Cuz that's on your list.
But I'm just saying,
text messages.
Because I got a lot of text messages.
This guy.
I got a lot of them.
Man, me too, cuz.
But look, that's why I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Probably because
So instead of doing that, I was like, okay, I need to do this instead. I need to send X amount of emails to X amount of schools, so I can get X amount of leads, so I can get a speaking engagement. So that's how I'm thinking about it now. I need to do X, Y, and Z instead of doing the stuff that doesn't take time per se.
Yeah.
I need to put time into the things I need to prioritize that'll get me to my goals. Okay. That's where I'm at. Okay. I've been working on those two things.
Okay, it makes sense, man. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad you working on that, prioritizing, because that's gonna help the business, man.
Absolutely.
Because, man, I'm proud of you looking in yourself and seeing that you got to work on that. You know what I mean? For real, cuz. You know me, man. I'm always happy to keep it 100 with you. That's one thing I always be telling cuz, man, fuck all that scheduling shit, bro. Get the shit that need to be done first, cuz. Yep. So I'm glad you finally getting the shit that need to be done, because the shit that need to be done is the shit that need to be done. Everything else can get done. You know what I mean? Do the shit that need to be done, man. I learned that, man. Well, I don't know when, but shit, I know I definitely learned that having kids, bro. And
I hear that a lot from parents.
Learning having kids, and definitely learning when what was I going to say, because when I had kids and homeschooling and realizing like, damn, I'm trying to go, especially with homeschooling, bro, especially that. Hey man, I'm trying to go through A to Z every day, but we not making it through G and et cetera, because, or whatever, or T and Z, because I'm taking every day and I'm doing all of these first, A through S, every day, going at a pattern instead of doing shit that need to be done. Or I learned that when I was trying to clean and teach them and have all these multiple tasks, cleaning, changing diapers, feeding, cooking. You gotta do the shit that need to be done. If it ain't time to clean, it ain't time to clean. I know what the kids is messing up. It's cool, let them mess up. When it's time to clean, they gonna help you. Right now, it's time to cook. Cook that food.
No, that's real.
Learning when it's time to do the shit, when it ain't time to do the shit. Shit.
Absolutely.
You even learn that even when having.
You said having children.
Yeah, I was about to say it another way too.
I know you was going.
When it's time to do it, and it ain't time to do it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down for sure.
We used to go all day long. Now the kids then came along.
Yeah, you got 3 beautiful ones too.
Man.
My little cousins. I love them to death.
Me too.
Love them to life too. So yeah, man, let's wrap this thing up, cuz man, it's been another phenomenal episode.
I get my tooth on the 21st, y'all, man. What's happening?
Absolutely. Oh yeah. That's right around the corner.
Yeah.
I love that. My man, I love that.
I'm dropping a story on how everything went, man. I'm talking about from the beginning of time.
I'm about to start picking up on the story time, so I got some stories too I need to be sharing.
Cause man, you ain't even got to do story time. You can do something else. We talk about it on the camera. I got something else for you.
You can say that. We'll talk about it. You inspired me though. Those things are dope. So yeah, man. In closing, you got anything you want to leave the people with for the day?
No, really, man. Instead of I guess, man, one thing I feel like you should always do is present who you are, because that's what you're telling the universe. The universe is always listening. If you want to be an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur when you're by yourself. Be an entrepreneur when you're around others. Be an entrepreneur in your dreams. Be an entrepreneur in your thoughts. If you want to be whatever, and that's just what I said, entrepreneur, that's what I'm living. So be who you are at all presenting times throughout the day, throughout the second, throughout the moment. Because the universe, the multiverse, your God, or however who you stand by, is listening. And they watching. But they do more by actions. Like we do here at Lineage Leaders. They do more by actions than words. What is your actions doing? What actions are you making today? Are you making that action for your family? You making that actions for yourself? Make sure when it's lights, camera, action, you give people the character that you want to be.
Absolutely.
Can I get an amen?
I say, amen, I say.
Right.
For sure, man. Thank you for sharing that, Coach. That's dope. That's good. That's needed to hear. I need to hear that too.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
My family, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Leading Leaders podcast. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Make sure you
share
like,
it with a family
share,
member.
subscribe.
Sit down, get some popcorn, do what you
Yes.
do. Sit at the dinner table,
Bring
put
your
that on the
father, bring
TV.
your mother,
Have a
bring your
conversation,
sister,
y'all. It's
bring your
needed.
brother, bring your cousin,
And we got to get our
bring your
families back
second
together.
cousin. Because this is my second cousin.
We are second cousins. So until next time, the co-hosted cousins, we out. Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage.
Stay melanated, baby.
See y'all next week. Peace.
I'm about to go. We back.
You said what?
I said, original people back, baby. We coming back.